A spectacular day to the participants of the 6th Regional Conference on Promoting World-Class Education running from March 15 to 16, 2021, sponsored by no less than Bicol University. Allow me to present my study entitled Assessment of Project Stylus in the Elementary Schools in the City Division of Ligao. I am Bryan E. Novio. Campus journalism has been well evidenced by the proactive participation of teachers, parents, and other stakeholders along journalistic excellence, which serve as an important platform in the development of ideas in the past, present, and future society. Journalism is deemed to be an innovation that covers the social and educational aspects of life. With this, I am presenting the very own project of Ligao National High School, dubbed as STYLUS. Project Stylus, or Project Shaping and Transforming the Young Scribes Through Learning and Upholding Journalistic Service to the Community, was an initiative campus journalism training activity to the elementary pupils sponsored by Ligao National High School through its school paper advisors. The main proponent was the researcher himself, and the project targeted to extend the knowledge and skills of campus journalism in elementary schools through annual trainings led by the school's editorial board and staff. The study aimed to assess the implementation of Project Stylus in the elementary schools of the City Division of Ligao from school years 2016 to 2018. Specifically, it sought answers to the following sub-problems. First, what are the features of Project Stylus? Second, what is the quality of implementation of Project Stylus in Ligao City Division based on the CIPP model? Third, what are the strengths and weaknesses of Project Stylus in terms of the following? A. Implementation. B. Development of pupils' journalistic skills. And C. The technical content of the papers. 4. What improvements can be made to enhance and sustain Project Stylus? Presenting is the conceptual paradigm, which includes the features, the quality of implementation, the strengths and weaknesses, and the improved training program. For the features, these include objectives of the study, the choice of participants, training method, mode of delivery, collaboration of teachers, peer mentoring or coaching, the monitoring and evaluation, and the yearly description of implementation. The quality will be analyzed against the CIPP model to determine the development of journalistic skills and the content of the papers along the strengths and weaknesses of the implementation. For the theoretical paradigm, in the center is Project Stylus implemented for 3 years, which will be analyzed through system and shaping practices, achieving and learning goals by support and effort and task persistence. For the respondents, a total of 9 public elementary schools, including 1 private school in the City Division, participated in the project for at least 2 years and were selected as the respondents of the study. The research focused on the implementation of the project based on the observation of the primary people involved, including school heads and school paper advisors. The school papers from 2016 to 2018 were evaluated using the rubrics on assessing the technical content of the paper as per the national guidelines of the Department of Education. The assessment was supported by the context, input, process, and product model or approach, or the CIPP. The researcher, together with his staff, personally went to the elementary schools, namely Ligao East Central School, Ligao West Central School, Barayong Elementary School, Mahaba Elementary School, Santa Cruz Elementary School, Paulog Elementary School, Pandan Elementary School, and Vanderpool Christian Academy, and distributed the questionnaires to the school paper advisors and conducted a one-on-one interview with the school heads. All the schools covered represented majority of the districts. Based on the responses of the school heads during the interview conducted by the researcher, they said that they received an advisory issued by the division office which made them aware of the training offered to elementary pupils. They believed that the proponents of the project, who were secondary publication advisors, were equipped with the knowledge and skills in campus paper. The school head showed support to the project because they expected that it would be very beneficial to the school performance in press conferences. They have also considered Project Stylus as a free learning avenue for beginning writers and believed that they had to take the opportunity to avail of the free training provided by it, and conveyed that they have achieved a remarkable performance in press conferences and the writing skills of their pupils have improved. Further, according to the school paper advisors, there were some aspects of the implementation that might have been overlooked or not given emphasis. The responses of the school paper advisors purported that the project should look into some aspects of the implementation for improvements, like addressing the problem in gathering or inviting their pupils to attend during weekend or summer. Time management as an important aspect to be improved was also raised during the interview. There were some journalistic skills of the pupils that improved after participating in Project Stylus. They were very thankful that the project reached out to their schools because it brought a significant improvement in the performance of their pupils along expression and of their performance as a school in press conferences and other writing tales. From the analysis and assessments done through the written outputs of the pupils in news writing, editorial writing, feature writing, science and health writing, and sports writing, the pupils improved in these events from school years 2016 to 2018. The scores of the pupils showed a remarkable progress throughout the 3-year implementation of Project Stylus. Further, the school papers were analyzed to determine if they met the needed requirements for publications as per DepEd Memorandum No. 200, Series 2017, or the National Press Conference Guidelines for School Paper Production. Ligao East Central School got a total score of 67, equivalent to 95.71%, followed by Ligao West Central Elementary School, or Poblacion, with 65 points, or 94.28%. Meanwhile, Vanderpool Christian Academy placed third with 62 points, or 92.28%, and tying are Ligao West Central Elementary School and Pandan Elementary School with 47 points, or 88.36%. Santa Cruz Elementary School obtained a score of 46, or 88%. Barayong Elementary School got 45, or 87.78%. Mahaba Elementary School with 43, or 84.27%, and Paulog Elementary School with 40, or 82.75%. Now, what is the implication of this? The results of the assessment revealed that more than 75% of the total school papers assessed demonstrated a compliance with the technical content required of the school papers. It means that most of the school papers had complete sections and met the minimum requirements for the technical, content, and ethics. The papers assessed were the same publications submitted in press conferences. Schools cannot participate in school press conference without their papers and would be easily disqualified in the selection of best publications without complying with the required technical content. In terms of implementation, the school paper advisors were given a structured questionnaire regarding the implementation of Project Stylus assessed that it was implemented excellently. The school heads and school paper advisors during the interview demonstrated a positive feedback towards its implementation. Now, after careful analysis and assessment, the following are recommended. First, Project Stylus should focus on campus journalism topics and scope that are least mastered by the pupils. Enhancing the features of the project will help the project sustain its implementation and continue to promote literacies in writing. Second, Project Stylus should extend the days of conducting the training, since there is a possibility that the number of participants will grow. It should also extend its implementation even to the schools from remote and coastal areas in Ligao City so that all elementary schools will benefit from the project. Third, Project Stylus should also include in the training matrix the least mastered skills in journalistic writing not tackled in the previous years. Other events in campus journalism should be added in the next implementation. Project Stylus should also use the training sessions in school paper production so that the pupils progressively learn the crafting of their very own papers. The technical content of school papers should be one of the emphasis for the next implementation. Project Stylus should be extended to other secondary schools as well in Ligao City Division so that they will be the initial implementers of the project to the elementary schools near them. Facilitators of Project Stylus may train other secondary schools in conducting the training so that they will be the ones to provide to the schools not accessible to the original proponents of the project. This way, the project will be improved and sustained for a longer period of time. Now, I'm presenting the snapshots of the training conducted for 3 years. As you can see, the students actively participated with hands-on activities that will surely develop their journalistic skills. And here are the references of my study. And here are my contact details. Thank you so much for actively participating in the 6th Regional Conference on Promoting World-Class Education sponsored by Bicol University. I wish you well and have a great day. Thank you.